Third video for 5-1, another type of question you could be given is rewrite a given expression with no fractions. So here we are, 1 divided by secant of x minus 1. So if you're looking at that, there's no identities you can really use. So your best bet right now is to multiply by your conjugate. So secant of x plus 1 divided by secant of x plus 1. Okay, so what does that equal? So in my numerator, I get secant of x plus 1. In the denominator, you're going to have to FOIL that. And from that, you should get secant squared of x. And you are going to get a minus 1. So now we can actually get somewhere with this. Nothing's going to happen with the numerator, but in your denominator, that's one of your identities. That's tangent squared of x. Okay. And so again, we want you to rewrite it without fractions. So we can break this up into secant of x over tan squared of x plus 1 over tan squared of x. Okay, so if you have to do a little bit of side work to understand what we're going to do with the secant there, that's okay. So we can do that side work if people need it. So remember, secant, that's really just 1 over the cosine. And then if it's technically tangent squareds in the denominator, that's going to be, sorry, I forgot my x. Cosine squared of x over sine squared of x. So all I'm doing right now is just showing some side work that might help you. I don't know if you need it or not. So what happens with the cosine? Goes away, becomes just cosine of x. Alright, so we have cosine. Again, there's other ways to do this. Cosine of x over, sine squared of x. Plus, well, what's 1 over tan squared of x? That's going to be, let's get rid of that right now. That's cotangent squared of x. Maybe you did that a while ago. So the last thing we have to get rid of here, again, I'm really showing every step. It's not necessary to show them to this extreme, but we can't have any big leaps of faith is what we usually say. So I could think of that as cosine over, I'm sorry, I wanted to write sine of x because I'm thinking if I could get a tangent out of this. And what would be left? I'd have a sine of x there. Okay, so cosine divided by sine. We know that that's cotan of x. And 1 divided by sine is the cosecant of x. And so there you have it. Great time to stop the video.